Hi, my name is Julia Jabor, and I'm so excited to introduce Jourdan Russell. The first time I met Jourdan was in 7th grade when I was asked to give her a tour of St. Mary's. Prior to the tour, I didn't know much about Jourdan except that she came from Harding. However, as I walked down the spiral staircase to welcome her, I was absolutely shocked by her politeness and perfect manners. I know that many of you had the same first impression of Jourdan. Even as Jourdan and I went from class to class on our tour, I was amazed by how much more she knew in class than I did, and she was not afraid to raise her hand and answer questions. To this day, I still look up to Jourdan for her genuine kindness, comforting presence, and respect for others, and I cannot wait for you to hear all she has to say. Please welcome Jourdan Sion Russell.
Hi everybody, good morning. How are you guys feeling? Feeling pretty good? All right, I'm feeling pretty good, so I hope you are too. All right, so I'm very excited to share with you a moment of my life, a story from my life. So, like concrete cemented in my mind, I can recall visiting my Aunt Ida's, though it was only for 3 days. My memories from going to Aunt Ida's house blur in a haze of happiness, though some details stand out more sharply than others because her love for me shaped me, and the knowledge she imparted to me has impacted me forever. This vacation is the single most important vacation I've ever taken because of how it contributed to my love for acquiring knowledge. Aunt Ida is a teacher of the greatest renown. She spins lesson plans seemingly from out of nowhere. I visited Aunt Ida's house because my brother was on a college tour, and as a 7-year-old, my parents thought it best to drop me off to a close relative. I don't think my brother would have appreciated me tagging along, but that's okay. Those set of events blessed me. Aunt Ida and her husband, Uncle Jerome, were beyond excited to take me camping. No one has ever branded me as a particularly outdoorsy person, but their excitement was contagious. In the morning, that very morning we were supposed to go camping, water dripped down the window pane in dreary rivulets, changing our plans. We readjusted. We would not be deterred. We were not going to let a little bit of rain take away our fun. So my Aunt Ida did what she does best, and she put her teacher hat on. She taught me about the 3 phases of water. I experimented with freezing and then boiling water. We studied precipitation in real time. I've always been a curious person, and I found someone who was energized by answering my questions and who underwent investigations with me. Her house was a discussion-based classroom where we discovered knowledge together. We baked together, practicing using fractions to alter recipes. We knit together jigsaw puzzles about dinosaurs. Though she nurtured my fascination with scientific concepts, ranging from geography to biology, we also explored Greek myths. We journeyed through Greek myths, like the story of Prometheus, who endured never-ending torture because of how he courageously wanted to introduce fire to humans. According to Greek myth, humans have an essential element, fire, because Zeus told a secret. This story made me think, for the first time, about the consequences of sharing knowledge, but the obligation to do it anyway. This myth, in particular, inspired me to think about crime, punishment, justice, and rules, that some rules are unjust and should be broken, but there might be consequences anyway. Every story enthralled me, and we read aloud to each other. Whenever I see a peacock, I think of Hera's rage, and I think of Hera too when I see the Milky Way. I think about the complications of humanity. So, gratitude is not inert, but active. The gift she gave me is still living. Her love for me actualized itself when I wrote a book with many elements of Greek mythology. That book has been published since last year. I am endlessly grateful for that one rainy weekend that helped shape my life because of Aunt Ida's love. Thank you so much for listening to me today, and I hope you all have a good day.